Hello guys, my name is Ishan Manchanda. I'm a marketing consultant and a mentor at Udacity. I welcome you all to this video series yet again, Quarantine and Upskill. This is the lecture 12th, the third for the LinkedIn series that we are doing, a 7-day LinkedIn series that we are doing. And we've already gone through a couple of concepts related to Excel and building up the thought process, understanding businesses. So we started off by data collection, and we also saw how we can represent data and then analyze it. That's what we discussed in the past two videos. I hope you got a gist of it. If you have any doubts, if you have any queries, if you have any curiosities in your mind, you can definitely contact me. Now, moving on, today we're going to be discussing something very interesting, something that is going to help you definitely in growth in your career. Now, if I talk about Excel or if I talk about the data collection part, being able to think, being able to understand businesses, everything is about a habit. It's about creating a habit of trying and experimenting and testing with the data that you have, playing with the data that you have. It's also necessary at the very same time that you build a good thought process. You build a habit of building this thought process. And today we're going to be discussing about another habit that can help you grow in your career, that can help you specifically build up a good thought process. Now, to begin with, to start off, let me ask you one question. What are the most important skills today? Definitely, if you must have heard about what the World Economic Forum stated as the 21st century skills. They were the innovative thinking, adaptability and agility, critical thinking, analytical skills, and communication skills. So let me just brief you about all these skills that are now called the 21st century skill set. Now, innovative thinking is about being able to build up new perspectives, being able to think differently, being able to think unique, and able to produce something that has not been done before, being able to optimize something to a level which has not been seen before. Adaptability and agility is about being prepared about the future, being aware of what is happening, how the world is headed, how your career, how your work is headed, and being ready for this change that is the only constant. Critical thinking, as we learned in the first lecture, how we had to decide upon data points that we want to collect. That's critical thinking, being able to break down a problem statement into small parts. Analytical skills, which we did yesterday, being able to identify the data points and being able to analyze and infer from those data points, being able to find out answers to certain problems from data. That is what analytical skills is about. And communication skills is about being able to represent everything that you know, everything that you understand, everything that you figured out in a good professional manner. It could be a verbal communication, it could be communication in the form of a video, in the form of a WhatsApp text or an email, whatever it is, communication skills are also important. So these are the five skills, sorry, that make up the entire skill set, which is necessary for each and every individual, be from each and every industry, irrespective of their domain. Now, how do we build perspectives? Now, what are these perspectives? What am I talking about? The skills that we saw, be it innovative thinking, adaptability, agility, critical thinking, analytical skills, communication skills, they have one thing in common. To be able to develop these skills, what you need is to be able to develop perspectives, is to be able to develop ways in which you can think about a specific thing in hand, about a specific problem statement, about a specific piece of information. If you're able to imagine, if you're able to develop thoughts from different angles and able to see a certain thing in different ways, that is what is going to help you develop all these skills. Innovative thinking is being able to build perspectives about a problem statement, about a simple process, about a product, and being able to think in different manners, think able out of the box to generate something unique. Adaptability and agility is being able to develop perspectives about what is going to happen in the future and being ready for it. Critical thinking is about building perspectives about what data points could be important by understanding the business and the target audience. Analytical skills is about building perspectives about the data that you have and what possible representations or what possible relations could be possible and what possible answers could you make out of the data that you have. And communication skills is about building perspectives of understanding your user base, of understanding your audience, so that you're able to represent it just in the manner your target audience, your stakeholders actually demand or expect or would like. So it's all about building perspective. So how do we build perspectives? Perspectives can be built. This is might be something that you're hearing for the first time. It can be built by consuming the right content. Now this is a strategy, this is a method that I'm going to be talking about in the next 2 minutes, which is a tried and tested methods. I assure you, this is a habit. If you develop it, you'll see a definite change in the next 6 months. I have done it myself. A few of my friends have done it, and we all have seen successful results. The reason I am able to, talk about so many things, I am able to think about so many things. I have so much knowledge about different aspects of the world is because of this technique. So I'm going to enlighten you about what this new method is. It's a simple habit, an everyday habit, and if you adapt it, you will see change, a positive change inside you, inside your career, inside your professional life. So what is this? So before that, we need to understand what are the drivers of the world. What is driving the world today? If I say that you need to consume the right content, what is the right content? So the right content is about consuming content related to what is driving the world today, and that is businesses, finance and economics, technology and science, social issues, environmental issues. These are the things that are driving the world today. Everything, all your career is linked to each and every aspect that is mentioned right now, which you can see on your screen. Businesses impact your career, finance in economics, they impact your career, change in technology, science, they impact your career, different things socially that happens, they impact your career, the environmental issues impact your career. And you can see a very simple example how coronavirus has impacted the economy, has impacted your careers directly, indirectly. Everything is linked to these drivers of the world. We need to be able to understand businesses. Whatever your profile is, you need to understand what businesses are, how they work, how the entire world works. What is finance? What is economics? How are transactions happening in the world? How are the markets going up and down? What How is finance related to a business? How does a business manage its cash flow? All these things are very important for each and every individual, irrespective of your domain. Once again, irrespective of your domain, you need to understand all these things. Technology, everything today is directly or indirectly connected to technology. If you don't understand technology, if you don't understand the science behind it, the logic behind it, you will definitely fall back in life. Same with social issues. As I mentioned, a lot of social issues impact our careers directly and indirectly. Social issues impact the economics of the country, which in turn impact our lives. Same goes with environmental issues. If there's a landslide in an area, it stops the transportation of goods, that hits the economy, that hits the employees of different companies, right? That's how people's career are effective, even due to environmental issues. This is a very basic example I took, and these things can go touch the extreme levels as well. So these are the topics that you need to be, grasping well. You need to understand well. You need to understand different business models. You need to understand different concepts of finance, new technologies that are coming in, future technologies that are coming in, and why do you need this? Just imagine, this is a way of increasing your knowledge base. When you have more knowledge about more and more things, you are exposed to more things, you understand more things, you're able to develop more thoughts, you're able to develop more opinions, you're able to understand every problem statement, you're able to break it down, match it up with the examples that are already there in your mind, match it up with actions that have already been taken relevant to the problem statement in your hand. And these things are going to help you irrespective of your domain. If least, it will help you in driving good, intelligent conversations with people. It will help you build a good network, which, let me tell you, is one of the most important things to do in your career. You need to have a good networking skill. You need to network well. You need to build your network. And to be able to do that, to be able to build a network of good intellectual individuals, you need to be intellectual yourself. You need to be able to drive good conversations, and you can do that by consuming the right content, consuming content about businesses, finance, economics, technology, science, social issues, and environmental issues. This is the method. Every day, if you can give 1 hour consuming content related to these aspects, these drivers of the world, in the next 6 months, you'll see a drastic positive change inside you, inside the way you think, inside the way you see things, and everything will move in a positive direction. In your career, you will understand more things. You'll understand what your business does, what other departments do, how you can utilize different departments, different data from different departments. These things will really matter, and will help you grow in your career. Just to end, I have just a couple of a few channels, YouTube channels that I would like to recommend to you, which you can start off building this habit. If you for businesses, go to CNBC, very good channel. Almost 500 plus videos related to business and technology. So to watch those videos. For finance, definitely Bloomberg is there. Then there you have a partnership, Bloomberg Quint, which is also a YouTube channel. You can start off with that every day. Just watch a couple of videos. They're 5 minutes, 10 minutes long. That's it. You're not giving more than 1 hour for the entire thing. For technology, there's this Coursegast. I do not know how to pronounce it. I've given the entire exact name in a nutshell. So this guy makes awesome videos, animated videos, and he talks about so many things. You'll be amazed. He also has one video talked about how we can actually practically move our universe. Right. That's the extent to which the extent of knowledge that the people behind this channel have. Then obviously again CNBC is there, which talks a lot about technology and talks about tech businesses as well. Then for social issues, you can look at something, channels like Patriot Act, which is also available on Netflix. This is by Hassan Minaj, very good. You'll understand so many things about so many different topics, different aspects. It will definitely help your brain. And there's another one which is Visual Politic, which also talks about various social political aspects around the globe, which is very necessary. So, just one example to end, I would like to take, for example, if I ask you, should we develop our train system? Now, if I give you a fact behind this, and the fact is that United States of America does not invest or is in no way mood of developing its train system, the railway system. So now, if I ask you, should we as country of India, should we invest and develop our railway system? So if I know only this point, that US has not developed or not invested, the perception that I might have is that no, then we should also not invest. No country should invest. Maybe because of US, the so-called superpower, is not investing or developing its railway system. That means that it's not required by for a country for the development of a country. Now, if you actually figure out the reason that why actually US is not developing, then you'll realize that actually railway system, transport system is actually very much required. It's just a conspiracy that's going on in the United States that has led to the railway system almost collapsing. So again, this not only gives you the truth, definitely it gives you the truth right out, and also gives you a better sense of understanding. You next time if you face such a problem statement, such a question, somewhere, you will not start judging or interpreting straight away. You might start doing a little research. Keep on adding to your knowledge, keep on increasing your knowledge base. That is what is going to help you build a solid thought process, which you will in turn see has a good positive impact in your career. So that's it for today. And I thank you all for staying and watching my videos that I'm doing. I really need your support. So keep subscribing to the channel and keep sharing this video so that it reaches the wider audience. Thank you so much.